A disturbing reminder of the consequences of war. This woman shows us two of her grandchildren who were severely burned when their house came under fire in the Swat Valley. Even though the guns have now fallen silent and a peace deal reached, many families who fled the fighting between the Taliban and Pakistani forces are not returning home anytime soon.
I want to go back, but I have to stay in this camp because our house was destroyed and all our belongings stolen. We have nothing to return to.
A story we hear time and time again in this refugee camp. The displaced from Swat are also too scared to return to an area where they believe the Taliban are still in charge. The February deal involved a halt to the fighting in exchange for the introduction of Islamic law.
We are not against Islamic law, but the Taliban are putting too many restrictions on females, and we won't be allowed to go to school.
This camp also houses thousands of internally displaced from the PESHAWAR agency, where a ceasefire has been in place for weeks now. Many people here have no faith in the peace agreements that were signed between the Pakistani government and the Taliban. No faith because peace deals have been signed in the past and they never lasted. Something Naiz knows all too well. He prefers to survive on what little assistance he receives from the United Nations instead of returning home. PESHAWAR is on the Afghan border and lies within Pakistan's tribal areas. Deals struck in the past between the authorities and the tribes of PESHAWAR have been violated by both sides, and many say any lull in the fighting only allows the Taliban to grow stronger.
They've made agreements twice before in PESHAWAR, but those deals fell apart. And what peace agreements are they talking about? This is all drama.
No one here is against political solutions to the violence in the northwest. They want the ongoing conflict to end so they can return home. For now, however, most of these displaced Pakistanis prefer to live as refugees in their own country because they don't believe the latest deals have brought permanent peace to their region. Zeina, Khodr, Al Jazeera, Peshawar.